When it comes to art, when it comes to money, there's no bounds. And that money could take you places you could never fathom. For the money, let's go.
What if everything you spent years building suddenly came under pressure? What if one rumor was enough to make millions of fans question whether your empire was starting to fall apart? That's exactly the question many people have been asking about Rick Ross. For years, Rick Ross has been known as one of hip-hop's biggest success stories. From chart-topping albums to luxury cars, massive real estate investments, and multiple business ventures, he built an image of wealth and success that inspired millions of fans around the world. But recently, social media has been filled with headlines claiming that Rick Ross lost as much as $100 million. Some fans believed the story immediately, while others argued that the numbers were exaggerated. Videos, comments, and online discussions spread quickly, leaving many people wondering what was really happening behind the scenes. As the rumors grew, thousands of fans began revisiting Rick Ross's recent business moves. Every interview, every public appearance, and every social media post became part of the conversation. Some people believed he was facing serious financial pressure. Others insisted he was simply making strategic business decisions that outsiders didn't understand. The truth is that celebrities often become the center of speculation whenever they face challenges. A delayed project, a business investment, or even a simple online rumor can quickly grow into a headline suggesting that everything is falling apart. In today's social media world, stories move much faster than facts. Rick Ross has spent years building his brand beyond music. His business interests include restaurants, real estate, and other investments. Like any entrepreneur, not every investment performs the same way. Some businesses grow rapidly, while others face setbacks because of changing market conditions. That reality hasn't stopped online speculation. Many content creators have started asking whether Rick Ross's luxury lifestyle can continue at the same level if some of his investments don't perform as expected. Expensive homes, luxury vehicles, and maintaining a large business empire require significant ongoing expenses. Fans also noticed that discussions about money became more frequent online. Some believed this was evidence of financial trouble. Others pointed out that successful business owners regularly buy, sell, and restructure assets as part of normal business operations. Without verified financial records, it is impossible to know the full picture. Still, the rumors continued to spread. Every day brought another video claiming new information. One creator suggested Rick Ross was selling assets. Another claimed his empire was collapsing. A third insisted everything was perfectly fine and that the internet was simply creating drama for clicks. The different stories only made fans more curious. Across social media, comments were divided. Some supporters wrote that Rick Ross had overcome difficult situations before and would likely do it again. Others argued that every successful entrepreneur eventually experiences setbacks and that one difficult period doesn't define an entire career. Meanwhile, critics claimed that living an extravagant lifestyle always comes with risks. They questioned whether maintaining such a massive public image could become difficult if business conditions changed. Despite all the discussion, one thing remained clear. Rick Ross continued appearing in public, promoting projects, and interacting with fans. That left many people wondering whether the online rumors were much bigger than reality itself. Still, the conversation wasn't slowing down. As more videos appeared, new questions emerged. Were these simply internet rumors? Were business challenges being exaggerated for views? Or was there actually more happening behind the scenes than fans realized? No matter which side people believed, interest in Rick Ross's future continued growing every day. And then, another report started circulating online that made the entire conversation even more intense. Fans began connecting several recent business decisions together, believing they had discovered a much bigger story. Whether those theories were accurate or not, the internet exploded with debate. As online discussions continued to grow, one thing became clear: people weren't just talking about Rick Ross's music anymore. Instead, The focus shifted toward his businesses, investments, and whether the headlines reflected reality or simply internet speculation. Fans began looking back at everything Rick Ross had built over the years. His career had never depended on music alone. He had expanded into business ventures, branding opportunities, and real estate, creating multiple sources of income. Because of that, many supporters argued that judging his financial position based on a few viral posts didn't tell the whole story. Others saw things differently. Some commentators pointed out that business success is never guaranteed. Markets change, investments rise and fall, and even experienced entrepreneurs sometimes face difficult decisions. They suggested that if any of Rick Ross's ventures experienced setbacks, it would be a normal part of running a large business, not necessarily proof that his entire empire was in trouble. The debate quickly spread across social media. One group of fans believed the rumors had been exaggerated simply because dramatic headlines attract attention. Another group wondered if there was more happening behind the scenes than the public knew. With every new video, the conversation became even louder. Some creators compared Rick Ross's journey to other celebrities who had experienced financial ups and downs before making strong comebacks. They reminded viewers that public perception often changes long before verified information becomes available. At the same time, supporters noticed that Rick Ross continued to appear publicly, promote projects, and interact with fans. To them, that suggested he was still focused on moving forward rather than responding to every rumor circulating online. The discussion soon turned into a larger question. How much should people believe what they see online? A single headline can spread across multiple platforms within hours. By the time the story reaches millions of viewers, the original claim may have been repeated so many times that people assume it must be true, even when little verified information is available. That possibility caused many fans to become more cautious. Instead of accepting every claim, they began asking for reliable sources and waiting for confirmed updates before reaching conclusions. Still, curiosity remained high. People wanted to know whether Rick Ross would directly address the growing speculation or simply continue focusing on his work without responding. As the online debate intensified, another wave of discussions emerged, this time about his future projects and whether they could silence the rumors once and for all. That question would become the center of the next chapter. By now, the conversation had grown far beyond a single headline. Every day, new videos appeared claiming to have inside information about Rick Ross. Some creators confidently declared that his business empire was falling apart, while others insisted he was simply facing the normal ups and downs that come with running multiple companies. Fans didn't know what to believe. Some viewers pointed out that celebrities often become targets of exaggerated stories because dramatic headlines attract millions of clicks. Others argued that every rumor deserves to be questioned until there is reliable evidence. Meanwhile, Rick Ross continued focusing on his public career. He remained active, shared updates with fans, and continued promoting his work. For many supporters, that didn't look like someone giving up. Instead, they saw an artist and businessman
When it comes to art, when it comes to money, there's no bounds.
The discussion
And that money
soon
could take you
shifted from
places
money
you
to
could never
reputation.
fathom.
Many people agreed that, in today's world, a person's
money.
public image can be
Let's
affected
go.
just as quickly as their finances. A rumor can spread across social media in minutes, and even if it is later proven inaccurate, it may continue circulating for weeks or months. That reality sparked another debate. Should people judge a celebrity based on viral posts, or should they wait for confirmed information before reaching conclusions? The answers were different depending on who was asked. Some fans believed patience was important. They argued that successful entrepreneurs often make complicated business decisions that outsiders don't fully understand. Others felt that public figures should respond quickly whenever major rumors begin spreading online. As the debate continued, one thing became impossible to ignore. Rick Ross had built a career that lasted for many years. Throughout that journey, he had experienced criticism, competition, changing trends, and constant public attention. Those challenges were nothing new. Supporters believed that experience could help him handle the latest wave of speculation. At the same time, Critics wondered whether the growing attention around these rumors would eventually force him to make a public statement. The internet waited. Every interview, every appearance, and every social media post was carefully examined by fans looking for clues. Some thought they noticed signs that everything was fine. Others believed they saw evidence that major changes were coming. But without verified information, those interpretations remained exactly that, interpretations. One lesson became clear from the entire discussion. Online conversations can grow much faster than confirmed facts. A single rumor can become a trending topic before anyone has had the chance to verify it. As the story continued to evolve, fans turned their attention to one final question. Would Rick Ross address the rumors directly, or would he let his future work speak for itself? That question set the stage for the final chapter. As the discussion reached its peak, one thing became obvious. Millions of people were paying attention. Some viewers were convinced the headlines told the full story. Others believed the internet had turned a few rumors into something much bigger than reality. Every day, new opinions appeared, but very little verified information changed. Supporters of Rick Ross remained confident. They pointed out that building a successful career takes years, and one wave of online speculation doesn't erase everything a person has accomplished. They reminded people that successful entrepreneurs often face challenges, adjust their strategies, and continue moving forward. Critics had a different view. They argued that public figures naturally attract attention whenever questions arise about their businesses or finances. Even without confirmed details, they believed the discussion itself showed how closely fans watch every move celebrities make. Throughout the entire debate, one lesson stood out. In today's digital world, a dramatic headline can travel across the internet within minutes. Before long, thousands of videos and posts may repeat the same claim, making it seem more certain than it actually is. That's why it's important to separate online speculation from verified facts. For Rick Ross, the attention surrounding these rumors became another reminder of how quickly public conversations can change. One week, the focus might be on a new business venture or music project. The next week, the spotlight can shift to rumors and questions that dominate social media. Despite everything being said online, Rick Ross continued to focus on his career and public projects. His supporters believed that staying focused on work was the best response, while others continued waiting to see if he would directly comment on the rumors. As weeks passed, interest slowly shifted toward what Rick Ross would do next rather than what people were saying about him. Fans began looking forward to future music, business announcements, and interviews, hoping those would provide a clearer picture than online speculation ever could. Stories like this remind us how quickly opinions form in the age of social media. A single headline can create thousands of reactions before all the facts are known. For viewers, the best approach is to enjoy the discussion while remembering the difference between rumors, opinions, and confirmed information. No matter where someone stands, one thing is certain: Rick Ross remains one of hip-hop's most recognizable names, and every major headline connected to him is likely to attract enormous public attention. As this chapter comes to an end, the biggest takeaway isn't whether every rumor was true or false. It's that success, reputation, and public perception can all change quickly in the online world, making it more important than ever to rely on credible information before drawing conclusions. What do you think? Were the viral headlines exaggerated, or do you believe they raised reasonable questions? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest celebrity news, hip-hop updates, and trending entertainment stories. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the